I normally am someone who just loves to listen to some music or listen to some podcasts, if we're going off of my interests that have grown as of this year during my walks, right? And I recently had an issue, right? I've had an issue with my Spotify where occasionally, sometimes during updates, it'll just break, right? And I don't know if it's the specific phone I have, whatnot, whatever. I have a pretty modern phone, right? So I would certainly like to believe that it's nothing about that being goofy. That's a terrible location. I'm formally going to call out whoever decided that was a good location to put a silver coin in. Yeah, and I realized to myself, I'm like, I only have so many, like, there was a blatant issue that I realized, right? Where not only does the app break, but my account in question sometimes just brokies. It just does a brokey. And what this usually means is, like, I don't really do Spotify Premium. So in the grand scheme of things, right, most I have to do is re-add playlists. That sucks that I didn't get that. I'll be real. That's where that one is. I know where the other one is that I gotta get. I still have a whole lap to get it. But I kind of was, like, running out of personal emails to do it with, right? And then I realized that temp emails exist. Now, the thing about temp emails is that I thought they kind of just combust until a certain time period, and then eventually you just can't use them, and any accounts that get associated with them stop working. Turns out, not the case. It's actually more of a situation of they're very easy to delete when you want them to be deleted. But they're essentially like, you can separate it from your stuff that you know you don't want your personal emails being accounted to, or if you're in a situation like me where I've just had so many technical Spotify accounts that have been under different emails of mine that I've kind of ran out and don't want to keep creating more. And so my end-all be-all solution to this whole ordeal was to kind of like just do a temp email thing. And I just wanted to see if it would work and if my app would be fixed. And it was in fact fixed. So I just thought that'd be an interesting story to tell you guys, because I never realized, like, I don't know if you guys know this, I've been a very big music, like, fan my whole life. Just of music, right? There are genres of music I like less than others. Country and rap, not my ordeal. Metal and lo-fi, my deal. I know, those two are kind of like polar opposites, so you're probably thinking to yourself, like, why are those your two genres? I don't actually know. Is there, like, oh, there's not a, is it Diddy Kong Racing DS that has, like, a really jank in that balloon minigame you have to do as Taj? Is it that game that has any of that ordeal? I also am realizing to myself that as easy as I feel like it should be to get ahead, it's not as easy simply because I'm in a hovercraft. Hovercraft's stuff sucks, and we're on all magnets. We're on the magnet balloon, fellas. I don't know if you know this, but objectively, the magnet power-up in this game is the worst in the game. And you can't convince me otherwise, right? Like, I still have a lap to catch up, but I keep realizing that I'm using the magnet variant. They just got ahead, like nothing was even. This sucks, right? Because if this was any other vehicle, this would be so much easier of a process. But because of the fact that it is a frickin' hovercraft, this is way harder than it needs to be. Way more intense than it needs to be. Like, dude, I'm terrified. I'm sweating for my life. Like, bro, this is Battle on Whale Bay. This is Battle on Whale Bay. I think we're good. Unless they do some jank stuff. We're fine. Okay. That's good. Listen, I panicked. For the record, I kind of panicked. I just don't like Whale Bay. It's not that I don't like Whale Bay. My statement that I feel like I should be making is that my least favorite vehicle in this game to use is by far the hovercraft. It's just, I don't I don't like the handling on it. And you guys might notice this in the recordings. Diddy Kong Racing is one of those games when it comes to emulating on the N64 that kind of has a track record of, despite the fact that we're in the age where we can emulate Super Mario Odyssey at 4K, I think even more than that, mirror mode tricky. Well, that's very interesting. Hold on. Okay, nope. No, it's just normal balloons. I thought it was boost balloon only, and that would have been very, very quirky. But yeah, no, I don't know. What was I saying? I don't remember. I genuinely do not remember what I was gonna say. My muscle memory told me to go right and curve right because it's not. My muscle memory is not based on mirror mode, let alone on a Bosch track like Tricky, right? Like, my muscle memory is not built for this, right? It's just not. Also, if you hear me mashing the A button a bit sometimes, because listen, I want to say for the record, and I'm surprised no one has pointed it out yet. We're just on the second, at the time that I'm recording this, we're just starting on videos for the second set of Mario 64 rando videos coming out. I did it again! I actually did it again. This is ridiculous. My muscle memory is getting thrown with, like, all types of curveballs, man. Like, it is so... It's one thing to me, right, if I get mirror mode on a regular track. If I get mirror mode on a regular track, that's not really that bothersome, honestly. Mainly just due to the fact that, like, there's usually a lot of barriers, but especially in mirror mode tricky, you have this ledge you can fall off of, right? You have this ledge you can fall off of, and I really do feel like mirror mode tricky and, like, maybe the mirror mode whiz pigs are just the worst as a result, right? Because especially if it's WizPig 1, which some people regard to be harder than WizPig 2, just due to its sheer nature of, like, how on you WizPig is going to be at all times. I mean, it's just insane, right? If your muscle memory gets thrown off there, that's like losing everything. And it's honestly a little scary. I'm not boosting just for the sake of, I don't trust myself to boost on something that my muscle memory is not built for. Boost! Okay, there we go. Chill. We're good. Alright, cool. 26 minutes in, and we're actually done with the main part of Dino Domain. That's pretty sick. I still think, even though I say the main part of Dino Domain, I'm probably going to do the trophy. Am I gonna do the trophy races? It's like a matter of if I should right now, right? A lot of hovercraft stuff, I can do it later. The game's gonna very clearly remind me that I haven't done the other ones yet if I did forget. So, like, I guess it's not that big of a deal. I just kind of still feel as if it's, I don't know, it'd be a decent idea. Anyways, I'm gonna do my little check.